gives you a good sight on professional life instead of only academic view of what you're studying for.
I think it's important to learn first and then get to do it, so I think it's useful.
It's a win-win situation. The employees get the skills and employers get some cheap labor.
For many young people, a traineeship is a very good way for them to squeeze themselves into the labor market. But at the same time, many are concerned that trainees often don't really get meaningful jobs, and sometimes they are seen by employers simply as cheap labor. To make sure that trainees are not being used by employers for unqualified work, but actually get good experiences on a safe and fair conditions, EU member states decided this week on a quality framework for traineeships. Traineeships shall be based on written agreements with clear learning objectives and not last more than 6 months in general. The agreement shall also say if the trainee is paid or not, and if he or she gets access to social security. This is a good decision according to the European Centre of Employers and Enterprises.
There are some positive elements which are really the fact that this framework will facilitate employers to offer quality traineeship, increasing the possibility for young people to acquire skill and competencies on the job.
Valeria Ronsitti also sees herself as a good example of how a traineeship can work well.
I entered here in CEP as a trainee. I was meant to stay 3 months, and then quite quickly I was hired as a junior policy officer, and today I'm General Secretary.
But here at the European Youth Forum they say that the quality framework on traineeship is not enough.
3 out of 4 young people that go through internships in Europe either don't get any kind of support or they get insufficient support, and half of them they need to rely on the help of their parents. This is not something acceptable.
Giuseppe Porcaro also sees a problem with young trainees being used as cheap labor, replacing normal workers.
So we see more and more often in the CVs of young people that they have 3, 4 internships and they start to enter into a vicious circle of internships and they don't get into the real job market.
The quality framework on traineeship is an important part of the EU's youth guarantee. It says that all young people under 25 should get a good quality, concrete offer within 4 months after leaving school or becoming unemployed. However, both CEP and the European Youth Forum say that this will be difficult to achieve. The employers ask for more flexibility on the labor market, and the European Youth Forum argue that more funding is needed. For many of those 5.5 million young Europeans that are unemployed today, to get a good job offer within 4 months is more of a dream.